Hello and welcome to the Grammar Club India. Today we present you a different video which is not related to English grammar, as this YouTube channel has been dedicated for. This video we present you today is a video title maker software known as BluffTitler and its best settings. So let's have some preview of what we are going to create. Let's install BluffTitler in local hard disk drive, that is local disk C. Left click on BluffTitler icon on desktop. BluffTitler software welcomes you with animation show known as show. Let's preview the show. Let's get introduced with the File menu. From File menu, item Open is used to open a show file. From File menu, item New Show is used to start a new animation show. Now we'll create an animation show from scratch. Left click on File menu. Left click on New Show. Or New Show could be opened through the iconic control panel by pressing on the plus button. A new dialog box says the show has changed opens. Do you want to save the changes? Click on No. We can observe a new show has been created by BluffTitler. Let us preview the show. We can observe on the timeline the dot moves from left to right and there isn't any animation. Let's type our own text in the text box provided. Type Welcome to the Grammar Club India. Now click on play button. We can observe that even if we click on the play button, nothing appears to be animated. Now let's just add some keyframe based animation. Now click on play button. We can see that our text has been animated. Now you can experiment with different animation effects the software has to offer. So let's get started with some of the animation effects for this show. Now let's add a light source for this text animation layer. Note here on the extreme left hand side you can see some of the drop down boxes, which is known as layer effect panel. They're adjacent to drop down boxes column. We have properties of that selected effects. You can experiment with different types of effects and its properties by moving the sliders. Now let's add plasma layer. We'll make change in effect panel and its properties by moving the sliders. You can experiment your own until you find one. Now let's add a particle layer. We'll make change in effect panel and its properties by moving the sliders. You can experiment your own until you find one. Add an effect to text layer. Then make change in effect panel and its properties by moving the sliders. You can experiment your own until you find one. Let's us now have a look at the menu bar with its individual menu items, starting with the file menus to help. We'll make changes in the settings of this show. Click on Settings menu. Select item called Super High Quality. Click on Options. Options dialog box opens. Click on the Driver tab. We'll select an external encoder for this animation show. We have already downloaded an external encoder for this show known as FFmpeg encoder. If you don't know how to install it, just download FFmpeg encoder from the web. Extract and place it in the C drive. Now to select an external encoder, just click on Browse. Select FFmpeg. Click on Open. Congrats, you have installed an external encoder. Now let's make resolution change to this show. From File menu, click on menu item called Set Show Resolution. We want our show resolution to be in HD quality video as an output video file. So let us make changes here. 1920 by 1080 as our video resolution. Now let us export this show as a video MP4 file. Click on File menu, click on Export as Video or click on Export as Video button on iconic control panel. A dialog box opens which says, Export as Video. Select MP4 with 30 frames per second, click OK. Now give a name to your file. Wait for the final step for rendering your video. After video rendering has been completed, open the rendered video show in any media player. Let us preview the show. We have an animated show in full HD quality.